Hey, Homestead Prepper. Okay guys, I want to show you my survival tarp right here. I picked this up at Harbor Freight. It costs about $20. It's 11 foot 4 inches by 15 foot 6. And I say it's a survival tarp for a couple reasons. One, it's going to help me survive the heat out here. I can't tell you how hot that work table gets out here sometimes, especially about this time of the day when that sun starts bearing down on you. The other thing that what I like about is when I do a project and it has multiple uses is this is going to keep the heat off of me, and also I can't tell you how what a pain in the butt it is when you're working on that table right there and the rain shows up. You know, you got to pick up all your stuff, you know, if you're welding or you're trying to bolt something up together or work on something. That rain is really tough to get around, and I just am tired of it. And the other thing is this is going to make a good rain catchment system right here. You see, well, I'll show you a little bit more about it when we get into there, but I've got it pulled down right there, you can see, and that's so the rain will run off. And if you multiply the 11 foot 4 by the 15 foot 6, and it gives you almost 178 square feet. And if you get a 1-inch rain, which here in Florida we get a lot of times a 3-inch rain in an hour or quicker, but anyway, just 1 inch of rain, that'll give me over 100 gallons right there that I could use in an emergency. So all I need is just a container, and I'll show you a container I could use, I could put over there if I had to. Well, I guess it needs a little cleaning up, but guys, I don't remember if that's 275 or 330 gallons right there capacity. But with that little tarp right there and a hard rain, 3 inches in 1 hour, I could fill that up or overfill that thing. So that's the beauty of rain catchment. And 275 gallons or 330 gallons is going to provide me and my family a lot of water in a crisis. Just in case any of you were wondering how I was going to purify all that rainwater, well, there you go. My rocket stove, I think, is up to the task. That and a stainless steel pot, and I think I'll be in business. And guys, I want to make a comment right now that if you don't have a rocket stove by now, I highly recommend you get one or you make one. There's tons of videos out there on, it doesn't have to be made out of steel. It can be made out of, you know, concrete blocks or anything. So like I said, I highly recommend you get a hold of one. You guys probably undoubtedly noticed the Florida jungle growing right here. Guys, I trim this back every couple months, and this stuff just takes over. And I've gone over there on the other side of that property and cut that stuff up, and it just grows back like crazy. The heat and the rain drive this growth. I need to get over there on the other side and just tear all that out and maybe get a weed burner in here and weed that out. But like I said, it's a constant battle with vines and stuff here in Florida. So let me just show you how this is up here. I don't know if you can get up there. I may just get up there on the ladder. It's just a self-tapping screw with a washer. And over here, guys, I think a mistake a lot of people make with tarps is they try and string them across there, and what happens is you get a big belly when it rains. And I've got that pulled down right there, but all that is just a cypress board that I've just wired to the fence. You know, I didn't make it permanent. I mean, I could have sunk some posts in here, but if I'm going to do that, then I'll just put a metal roof in. But I've got just some paracord here, and you can see, instead of using a twig that's going to rot, I just use a piece of CPVC. There's no writing on it, but with a piece of paracord. And you can see that's just tied down to the fence, and that gives me that little V. And same thing over here. I got this thing just wired to the fence very simply. Took advantage of the fence being there, and there's another piece of PVC. And guys, what I'll do is, if this does get a belly in it from the rain, is I'll just throw a pipe up there like a piece of PVC and lay that on top of the roof, and that'll accentuate the V and make the water drain off. So let me show you how I got that up there. And you can see I got some other projects I'm working on right here. Let me get a ladder. Okay, this is what I used for the project. You can see, like I said, a number 12 self-tapping screw with a fender washer, some paracord. This came off of some tie downs I used here recently, and this is the half-inch PVC pipe I had. Just, I maybe used about 6 inches of pipe, maybe 8 inches. And this is the tarp right here, guys. Like I said, it was about $20 at Harbor Freight. I've had good luck with these right here, the heavy duty ones, and when that one wears out, then I have another one ready to go. So it should last quite a while. I've had some out here last for years. Okay, you can see that's just screwed there, and you can look down the line and see how those screws are on there every other hole. I could have put one every hole, but it didn't matter. But this is what I'm using here. It's just a fender washer and just a number 12 self-tapping screw. And we'll view it from above here, and we can see how that's just tied on there with paracord. And I put those cypress little boards off to the side there, that way I can tighten it up. And then when I put them right in line with the corner, then you got to move it. So anyway, guys, this is going to make life a whole lot better, and it's going to make life survivable if I need to get some rain catchment going. Okay, Homestead Prepper out.